What is up, guys, and welcome back to our Madden 17 crew mode, episode number 7. And today we've got two games again. First one up is against Cincinnati Bengals, and to be fair, Cincinnati are in actually our division, so it's kind of a rivalry. We play these guys 2 times a year. This is our second game against them, and I think we actually beat them last time, which I was quite surprised because, Cincinnati are a good team. They've got a lot of good wide receivers in AJ Green. They've also got quite a good quarterback in Andy Dalton. And I mean, the defense isn't too bad either. They've got some big names in their defense. But first up, we was hopefully picking up yardage. We were getting the receptions that we wanted. We did go up 3-0 from a field goal quite early on, so that kind of gives us an advantage over them. But as you see, great route from me then. Not really a slot route, but more of a, I'd say, I just kind of came in more. And, it wasn't a slot route, because a slot route is meant to kind of only be short distance where you catch it, so like 2 or 3 yards off the quarterback, and obviously then you use your running ability to get as far. But this time I didn't really use I didn't kind of be as close as the quarterback, so I don't really know what that route's called, but the main thing was it got us the touchdown. And to be fair, it was quite important to get a touchdown as well, because Cincinnati came right back and scored their own. So it was 10-7, it was above them by 3 points. And this run here from the screen pass, if I'd have stayed in bounds, I'm sure I would have got a touchdown. Because, I was kind of past the defender when I ran out of bounds. It was just so annoying. But I see some of the reception I'm getting this episode is actually, this game is actually, not after the 10-yard line, which is, you don't see a lot with my videos, not like bigging myself up, but normally, you see receptions like this, kind of like 20-yard pickups. Like I said, I'm not, this episode I was getting quite a lot, before the 10-yard line, before the next 1st and 10. And don't get me wrong, it was getting my team down to the end zone, but the main thing was I want to be kind of picking up more yardage, just because it's easier and quicker to get touchdowns. But the main thing was we actually got another touchdown. Gary Barnage, our second receptionist, I'd say, receptionist. But yeah, he got a touchdown for us, which put us up in the lead. And again, glad because Cincinnati came right back and scored their own. So heading into the 4th quarter now, and nearly. And we was up by 5, hopefully holding out, because if obviously Cincinnati got the ball back and they'd scored, they would have been up by 2 points. But here we didn't actually get the first down there, but the main thing was we got in field goal territory, so our kicker did kick the field goal. But that didn't matter, because in the 4th quarter I get that route again. It's just so OP, and it's a touchdown basically every time. And even if I catch it, and I caught it this time, caught it all the times, and as you see, we're going to the end zone, made the lead even more. Cincinnati, didn't really, I thought at this point, have a chance, but you see, with 44 seconds left, they are actually up by 3 points. So out of nowhere, they've just come out of nowhere to take the lead. And it was so weird. And I see, I'm getting really important catches there. I thought, we're not going to get into the end zone, so we might as well try and get a field goal. We did. The kicker did successfully kick the field goal. So, they had their possession first in overtime, didn't do out with it. But as you see, quick returning is a lot harder this year. I spin them 2 players. There's blocks on the way for me. I'm running into the end zone, and as you see, that's our first punt return touchdown of the year. I could do a lot in in Madden 16. It's just this year they've made it so much harder. The thing is with Madden 16, they used to have a glitch actually where the players used to run really slow, so you could easily go and just run past them all and score. But this year obviously they fixed that. And obviously, we end up getting the return punt, which I just think is really good. Obviously, that won us the game. But we are against the Buffalo Bills in our next game, and as you see, their record was very similar to ours. Obviously, ours was 8 wins, 5 losses. Theirs was 8 wins, 4 losses. But they did have a draw, so obviously they are kind of up. They kind of have one up than us, to be fair. If it was out of who to finish first out of us two, it would be them, because they hadn't lost as many games as us. But it was going to be a hard match at called Buffalo. I think it's like New York Buffalo. I'm not quite sure. I'm not very good with my geography. I'm quite shit really. But yeah, it was quite cold, to be fair, and you could tell by the players panting, which I do think is a really good feature. But yeah, they was up 7-3. On our first drive, kind of got a field goal, but on their first drive they kind of got a touchdown. So we was kind of telling it was going to be an hard game. As you see, getting an important touchdown, well, not touchdown, reception there, but we're in the end zone and he throws a bloody interception, doesn't he? I mean, RG3 performed very good recently, he's been really well, but when he gets in these positions sometimes, his quality, his rating does come into hand sometimes, and he's only 74 rating, so a lot of the time he is going to not be able to find me, and a lot of his passes are going to be off target, and that one was. But we're trying to drive our team down again, picking up more reception. This game, mostly more than the Cincinnati game, I was running a lot of slot routes. Now, for some reason, I was running a lot of these, streak routes, which you see gets another interception, and then Buffalo get another interception. So them two interceptions basically put Buffalo out of reach for us. They put them 17-6. But like I was saying, for some reason this episode in these two games, the streak routes, they weren't working for me. RG3 was not throwing me the ball, and it was so annoying because I was open so many times. So I had to go into slot routes instead, and obviously we was picking up yardage, but not as much as I want to with the streak routes. And in the end, we kind of get thrashed 24-6. That's the first ever game where I ain't got a touchdown, so pretty disappointing from me, pretty disappointing from the offense. I mean, the defense, they can't really do a lot when Buffalo are always going to be starting on like the 20-yard line. But yeah, in the end, we lose this game. Our streak ends, I think it was like a 6-win streak, so not the end of the world. I mean, RG3, really poor game. 5 interceptions and only 186 passing yards. He didn't have a very good game. To be fair, I didn't have a very good game, but I won't have a very good game if our quarterback does. But the main thing is, I think we still will get into the playoffs, hopefully. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace.